Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War. I'm DisturbingPuppet, so we're continuing the campaign here as the Tau. At this point, we're already kind of doing story stuff. We have the Tyranids, the only faction left up here in the corner that we're just kind of keeping battered down while we do some story things. I'm not sure if we're going to finish all the story stuff. I'm in a good position to probably do it. It just kind of depends on how nasty it gets. We are currently going through an invasion from Imperial forces. We had Chaos Space Marines and Chaos Cultists all over the place. Took them out, and now we've got Imperial troops showing up, and they are kind of appearing every turn. I think we wiped out everything that we could see that appeared on the map this last turn, so we're just going to hit end turn and go. We are building up our units and stuff, trying to get some more cities on the way here, probably in the next couple turns, doing some more research to get some more of the advanced stuff. We got a couple advanced things we can get still, like massive battle suits and stuff, but we still haven't done aircraft either, and for the invasions, there's also, like, aircraft might be good, but there's also an anti-aircraft vehicle we could maybe get if there are aircraft coming in for invasions. But we'll see how it goes. All right, we're just going to hit end turn and see what happens. I'm sure more stuff's going to just magically appear out of nowhere. That's what you get. Got a basilisk somewhere. Where was that? Guess we'll have to see. Wait and see. Oh, there we go. Should get an Overwatch shot there. I think they just appeared out of nowhere. I think we only take Overwatch shots when they move, so if they just appear and then shoot, it doesn't actually do anything. Disruption pods, I'm not sure how this is going to work, if it's just an automatic upgrade or if it's something we have to build. But increased vehicle range damage reduction, which seems just generally good. Alright, so we've got you here. The Basilisk is up there. Some basic infantry, nothing too crazy. Trying to look, it's really hard to see them on the little mini-map. These guys, a bit more of an issue, but we can deal with you. You guys got really wrecked, didn't you? How about our crisis battle suits? Let's come on down. Wrecking these things up a bit. We were healing. Just go ahead and shoot. If I lose some infantry units, it's honestly not that big of a deal, honestly. So like these Vespid here, I could just get rid of them. We could put them in harm's way as well if we wanted to, but I mean, I'd rather not lose units if I don't have to, but, you know, we'll try to avoid it. We are negative on food, but we have a way to buy food, so it's not too big of an issue. Do I want to bring anybody else over? We've got a couple options here. Yeah, I can even make a drone, so come on in. Give me a little baby drone as well. Don't see anything else. Line them up. I think we're going to kill them even if we send both of our skimmers over here. It's just not enough damage. A few units I might... Well, tank can deal with you guys. We're fine there, I think. So, yeah, alright, we'll come on in over here. Oh, we've got missiles, too. At least on you. Missiles... I mean, it's not nothing. Could make drones. We might be able to get around. I don't think that's going to be enough damage, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, I can't get you around. We don't have the movement. Oh well. We'll hang out in the area. It's fine. I do have more units, but they're a bit far away. Well, over here, you are well and truly screwed. I want to leave you there, guarding that. Just roar on up with my tank. Alright, we might bring him in just to finish him off. Even stay adjacent to the relic and do it. Excellent. Our vehicles do automatically repair as well, which is very nice. Is that something there? No, just the relic. Okay. Up over here. I don't think we can get close enough. I mean, we might have vision somewhere. Doesn't look like it, though. Which is disappointing. Do I want to send you up there? I mean, we can. I don't know that we even need to. You're so wrecked. What else do we have here? I wonder if I move them, if I can get that other squad in. We'll find out. Yes, we can. All right, take you out. Like to wipe them all out, but it's not always possible when they first show up, so they don't build up too much. Got the Basilisks up there, but I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Crisis battle suits, our commander, between those two, they can wreck that. Commander by themselves can probably do a massive amount of damage. I might use my Jakaro digital weapon here. We'll see how this damage goes. Oh, don't need to. Free XP for me. Let's have you... I don't know, we don't really need to do anything, honestly. We'll come down this direction just in case. These guys I'm going to fall back into the city, I think. One of you could maybe hang out here. Nothing in this vicinity. We'll just kind of keep an eye on things. Okay, don't shoot. You're going to blow up the city, which would end the game, so we'll stop that. Might scatter these guys a little bit. Let's have you go here. You go there. Oh, there's troops down there. I didn't even notice. Well, well, well. Actually, can my city hit them close enough? No. You can't see them, really? Alright, head on over. Say hello. Do the same here. Got double broadsided for your trouble. Excellent. This whole battle force we have just kind of hanging out next to our ethereal should be fine. Nothing was in this vicinity. Yeah. Do have you guys. You're a little hurt. Let's have you start fixing yourselves up. This whole group, battle group, can just stay here. That's fine. No enemies nearby. Keep an eye out that. Fine. Keep an eye on that. And we've got our construction drone. So the idea, I think, was there's some really good ore down here. We've got 50%, which is bonkers good. I don't have troops to really protect this area if we do this, but I think we come on down and we build on the 40 and we expand out to the 50 and get some additional ore production coming in, and we can do just a ton of stuff then. All right, inner cities. So our little baby city here, we now have vehicle production if we want it. Food's still negative. Loyalty here is good. We do have a tile that is some production, research. Nothing too exciting, honestly. Research is fine. We don't need any more. So what do we need? Anything, honestly? Energy's fine. The more of the same thing I build, the more my loyalty tanks. So I wouldn't mind having some additional production, possibly. It does start eating into my energy, though. Do I have any energy production in this city? I do. Okay. So that doesn't necessarily help me. Get population and influence with that. Get research and influence with that. I mean, maybe we get a barracks? Barracks or power, maybe. Is there anything adjacent that gives me power if I wanted to wait to expand? We do have a 20% there. We can incorporate this into the city as well. Tell you what, let's incorporate that into the city for now. I'm going to hold off on building too many units unless we can get, like, the more advanced tech units. Then I'm fine. We are working on tank and food and a ghost keel here. That's fine. Loyalty is positive. Once we get this food production, it's going to go down. We are maxed out, so we might want to expand the population of the city. Down here, we're working on ore. That's fine. Oh, they walked into the wrong spot. Okay, any gray left? Just this one? I think that's it. I don't see anything else. There could be some stuff creeping around where I can't see, though. Down here. Where's my drone? It's going to cost me 120 ore. Wow, to get another city. I think we'll eventually get it back. It likes this spot better. Why? Because there's food. That's all. I don't really care about food at this point, although having more population is going to be a problem. We can expand over and get the food later. I want to start on the ore. So I'm going to do that, even though it's going to trash a bunch of my economy a bit. On this tile we can get 40. I just want to grab that to start with. We'll get ore, probably grab this and get food. That's probably my initial stuff we're going to do here. So we are getting plus 40 ore now. We get another ore production here. We're getting a little bit from our base. Get one here that's going to get us to 45-ish. Definitely much better. Food's not in an awesome spot, but we can buy more food if we have to. But I think we'll hold off. All right. I think... Is there anything, anywhere? That's clear. Just here. Well, let's kill this thing off. Apparently that was the end of the invasion. All right. Reward received. Ripkava, reduce the cooldown of the commander's meta strategies. You stand on a long ridge. The Imperial army lies spread out before you, fleeing or burning. Insects before Cold Flame's tactical brilliance. Betrayal and surprise were no advantage against your superior technology. You know that other foes await, but you are confident that she can defeat anything now. She leaves for her next conquest. So we'll get the next thing at the beginning of the next turn, so we are totally fine now. we'll just kind of hang out and do some repairs. So, do I have a spot? You go back to repairing. Can't make it there. That's too bad. Just try to fix yourself up where you're at. That's fine. Might keep this group together over here. It's a decent little basic battle force, nothing too advanced or complicated. The drones, of course, don't really matter. We'll just kind of wander around. Let's get you back in the city. Right. You two, I think we also come back. Where are we at? Alright, yeah, hang out on the Relic, that's fine. I'll probably have all of you hang out on the Relic, honestly, or in that vicinity. This whole battle group can just kind of sit tight. Guess we should still go back to just bombarding this. Okay, grabbing a tile, I think we hold off, like I said. Don't need to build any more vehicles for now. Same. Same. Disruption pod throws out distorting images in both visual and magnetic spectra, making it hard to target vehicles at range. So I have to look and see if that's something we have to build or not. Chapter 5, The Survival Lottery. Alan Doc A has returned, with fewer bodyguards and more scars. You can barely follow his boastful tale of his exploits beneath the planet's surface, but you understand that he gives you the planet a new name, Miort Va'ul, or the Cask of the Anvil. The Ethereals have spoken to something intelligent in the depths. Don't talk to the Necrons, it's a bad idea. The Earthcase and the Bentison are trying to understand it, but they say that there is an ancient RCA device built throughout the world, placed by the Eldari or their forebears millennia ago to restrain a Necron god. In some ways it is alive and may give them a unique weapon against your foes that could eliminate every non-Tau on the planet's surface. Yes, your auxiliaries too. When Aundake tells you this is the good, you believe it with fervor. He tells you what you must do. Construct labs, accumulate research. We get a fighter, which we should immediately get, I think. So I guess we'll have to wait to get the research. How much are we getting a turn? That's just irritating. It's going to take that long. We're only accumulating, it's what, 76 every turn. So 1,000 is going to take a long time. That is kind of frustrating. Let's see. So 10, 11 turns-ish. I don't know about that. Let's see what we can make. What kind of fun stuff? So we do have the Devilfish, which is the anti-flyer. Oh no, that's the transport. The other one is the anti-flyer. Where is it? Skyray gunship. If we go further up, so we do have aircraft we can start working on. But there's also these kind of interesting things here. The battlesuit's got to be just basic infantry. No, it does say monstrous. Gargantuan. So they've got to be big mech suits. Rather than just like basic battle suits, they're actually like mechs. So like these guys are sort of Tau in suits. So they do require a lot of food, whereas the other things like the riptides and stuff are just big mechs. So these guys are just big mechs. What else? This might help our loyalty issues a little bit. I'm not sure. I might... Like, I'm tempted to grab that, but I do want to check these better units out. Let's go up one at a time. Let's try it like the Rovarna. Although it's going to be a while before I can get anything going. Keep my economy chugging along here. Did get another tank. We'll keep you in the city. Sort of fine. We're just building up armies for when we do get invasions. But then again, like, this is just irritating, having to wait that long. When I could end the game at any time, honestly. It's sort of frustrating to have something like that. It should already count the research I've already accumulated, I think. Anyway, we're just going to skip everything here. I think everything's fine. The only thing we have to worry about, infantry do need to kind of be somewhere, and healing. The vehicles will just automatically heal because of tech we've got. Actually, which reminds me, let's have a look when we get to the cities if I need to build something. Nothing showed up here when we got that research done for the vehicles, so it's not something we add on. Well, I guess we can bombard the Tyranids a bit. Little target practice never hurt anybody. Is there something we need to build is what I'm curious about. Over here, we're not doing anything. Food's still a bit of an issue. Yeah, there's nothing here where we build vehicles, so it must be something that's automatically built into the vehicles. So that's good. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. So. Loyalty is now really bad. So maybe I should do that research to help out with the loyalty situation. We are maxed on population as well, so I would like more pops, but loyalty is a problem, so we could get another loyalty building. That's just going to eat away all my power. Can make more power if we have to. Let's try to deal with the loyalty issue. We're now negative here too. I think it's founding that other city. It gives you the loyalty loss everywhere, all over the place. I don't have a lot of resources either because we got that other city going. So I can't really do much. If I could build something I don't have. What don't we have? We don't have influence production. So we certainly could do that. I don't see any influence spots around, so we can just kind of throw it wherever. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it'll help my loyalty a little bit. And the influence is helpful, so sure. Yeah, the research is definitely frustrating. Okay, since not much is going to happen, what I'm going to do is we're going to take a little pause, and I'll come back when I've got almost the research done, or actually have the research done, and we'll kind of continue on from there. I'll just kind of burn through the turns really quick, hopefully, anyway. Okay, so when I hit end turn, we should go ahead and max out the research here, so we'll advance the story. So survival lottery. I did get a new tech that has increased my loyalty pretty much across the board for our various different kinds of buildings we had, so it kind of helped with my loyalty issues, and that has helped to boost our production up, so we're now doing good. My other city over here is now also producing some ore and some food, which is helping out on those fronts as well. We're currently building a vehicle production building down here too. Haven't done the research for the aircraft yet. Did do some other research, just kind of some super quick things to do. Currently working on the Hammer of Wrath, which is a nice timed ability we can use on a bunch of our battle suits and stuff, just because it does way more damage. All right, let's go ahead and turn. We'll see what happens when we are done here. All right, so we get a strike fighter. The Earthcast have used the Bentu-Sin's labs to establish control of the device, though it will take time to activate. You relay Aondok A's plan to Commander Coldflame remotely, and you can hear her audibly recoil. To Talva, how is this the good, Chassel? The death of our allies? Of the billion Guela on the planet? There must be a better way. I'll find it and stop this madness. She cuts the line. It's the last time you talk to her. You'll always regret not saying more. So something will happen on the beginning of the next turn. Nothing too crazy. We don't have any other battle suits. I am working on the new battle suit on our main city. But is going to take quite a while, I think. What are we at? 6 more turns to go. I think it was 8 to start with, so pretty bonkers. This isn't even the maximum level 1. We haven't done the research for that yet. So let's go ahead. We'll just kind of quickly run through this. We'll hit the beginning of the next turn. I think all my units are at full health. We're just kind of cycling through. I know I could rest them. Oh, why are you down there? I quickly skipped over you. We've got an aircraft over here, our strike fighter. Look at that. Standard or overcharged weapon. It's a burst cannon, range 2, crappy armor penetration. This also crappy armor penetration, so it's more of an anti-light vehicle and anti-infantry. That kind of sucks, honestly. It could be more of an anti-fighter kind of thing, too. I'm fine with you sort of hanging out down there. That's fine. We don't have any other defenses down there for when an invasion actually does start. And I can't shell you right now. We'll kill you. So we'll hold off blowing up the Tyranids, because that would be the end of everything. I've got a pretty large army, but we are sort of spread out in a lot of different little battle groups. Alright, so over here, what are we doing? We grab some stuff. Loyalty is now super good. What do I need? Population is almost... Well, it is maxed out. I don't need the entire population, so if I can build one more thing and still be fine. I kind of want to do the research for the aircraft and then get that going. I think I just built some extra power here is what I did. We still have some power we could throw out there. We'll need more population. Grab me another tile we can throw a population building on, so just whatever. Doesn't really matter. I don't want to merge the two cities, though. Let's grab like that. That's fine. Over here, we're building, population building, and then the new mech suit, so that's fine. Over here, I'm not actually really doing anything. I'm kind of waiting to build aircraft, honestly, on a bunch of these, because it'll help for loyalty as well. Not that we're in much loyalty problem, but kind of stockpiling resources right now rather than blowing it all on building stuff. There's our Hammer of Wrath. Nice little ability. The trolley problem. With so few ethereals to spread calm and so much disorder from the journey here, the Cold Flame Rebellion spreads quickly. Hers is an open creed accepting Tau, Guela, and the auxiliary races. Everyone save for the ethereals who are shot on sight. Their earth-cased rebels quickly fortify a human settlement. Aondok A stays with you, constantly reassuring you. The Gua Senshi lovers have gathered in one place, Commander. This is your chance to redeem yourself. Kill that traitor Cold Flame. You look at the bonding knife strapped to your hip. She is all to you. More than the Tau, perhaps? You hesitate. But then Aondake leans over, overwhelmingly close. You want that, Commander, don't you? And you want nothing more. You want nothing more. Defeat the enemy camp, get a Riptide. So this isn't even the end, I'm sure. We've got a little baby Tau camp over here. They did take some stuff from me. We will deploy in their general vicinity and wreck them up, I'm sure. What have you got over here? Just a Ghost Keel? I mean, I don't have a lot of strong units over here. That is true. This is going to have to be probably the core of my advance. We could bring down, like, my commander, maybe. go take a look. We could make a drone and send it in as cannon fodder, and we can do multiple. Let's do that. See what happens. So, more units. But we're sucking up their Overwatch shots, so that's fine. Get a couple out of the way. Can't see you. Might bring you down as well, honestly. I feel like this is going to be a bit rough. Use my drones to scout and look around. Some Pathfinders hiding. They are in the wireweed, which is not good for them. Do I want the Crisis battlesuits too? Maybe. Let's keep scouting. Just eating their Overwatches is fine. Lots of Pathfinders. We can't see from here. We could move in and grenade. Do I have a range shot at something? I do, but only at the Pathfinders, it looks like. Yeah, why not? We're kind of screwed being on the wireweed anyway. Might have you just sit tight. Shift you down. Send the tank in first. Go look around. Or not. The heck? You can't get up there? Really? We don't have the movement to get there? That seems bizarre. Okay, go there then. Pop some drones out. Yeah, I figured there was more hanging out. Can't do a ton of damage. Let's work on these guys down here. Yeah, we'll hit them out in the open, we'll spawn drones and send them in on the guys in cover. Or we'd go after the guys in open. That might be better. God, they got tons of battlesuits here. Well, this might be a bit tougher than I expected. I do have missiles, that's true. We could hit the settlement. Eh. We can move in. I wish I could hit. Let's go ahead and get some range damage reduction. Just in case. If I do lose basic infantry, it's honestly not a huge problem. We've got plenty of basic fire warriors. Do I want to go on the edge? I think the tanks are more important here, but I can only... If I move these guys up in the woods, we can hit them, so we'll do this. EMP grenade. Only one? It's only 1 damage for an EMP grenade on these guys? That's crazy. I am heartily disappointed. Yeah, just they're everywhere. Don't know that I can kill much here. Missiles will get me close. Keep making drones to be distractions. Can I see from there? I might be able to get a missile in. I don't know for sure, though. Ah! Tank! Right there. Okay, that's kind of scary. Yeah, the tanks I'm definitely not happy to see, that's for sure. Just gonna keep flooding this area with drones. Really want to kill off that suit. Yeah, I wish I could tell if I could get a missile through from here. I would guess that I can't, but I'm still going to take this position and see. It's worth the risk to see if I can get a kill. Yeah, I can't. That's too bad. This might hurt. There's an awful lot of stuff over here. If I am lucky, they will primarily target my drones, because they're weak and easy targets. Let's throw some drones around. Fine. Can't see you to change position. Who's got less health? You're at 14, 32. I mean, it's more to the tank, but you're lower. Do I want to bring you guys in as well, is the question. At least in the general vicinity. Might bring everything down from the city there too. We might bring the aircraft up from here. I want to head up? Maybe. To rejoin this battle force. This group is not super far away. We could move in with them. Let's just get back into the city. Yeah, come on down. Targets. Start circling around. Do you have shots at something? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because we've got missiles. I feel like it's a waste to go after you, though. Is there a different range? Range 2, range 2. So, no, it's fine. Skip. Yeah, I think we'll deploy these guys up as well. We're going to need it. Our ethereal's a bit slow, but everybody else can move. Let me send our tank in as well. I feel like the tanks are very good. Question is whether I want the long range, one of the broadsides to go as well. I suppose we can. Yeah, I mean, you're in the side of the city, so go for it. We'll keep these guys up here. Just in case. Anybody, like, super out of position as well. I mean, you can get around, so start heading that way. Going back to shelling the Tyranids. Okay. Research, do we go with the aircraft, maybe? Or the Storm Surge? I think we'll go aircraft building. The other option will be to give vehicles and everything better sight. But yeah, let's go aircraft building. I think I'll wait for the aircraft to do anything here. Since we are fighting, though, we could start working on a tank. Not the worst idea in the world. Get a tank there. Population's good. I mean, everything's basically fine here. The question is just what do I want to build, if anything. 4 turns before we're going to have enough population to man something if I build it. Tanks are what? 40 up front? That's honestly not too bad. Get me another tank. I'm just going to leave buildings, though. Food is now positive, so we could start working on broadsides or stealth battlesuits or something. Stealth battlesuits actually have been better than I expected. And they're not super pricey up front, anyway. They are going to take me forever, but yeah, sure, work on one. Let's take a look over here before we hit end turn. Things are going to go kind of crazy. Why are we doing some damage there? They're pushing south, which is a little surprising. Stuff happening everywhere. Doing a lot of photon grenading, which I haven't even done the research for. It's an early one on. Drones, I think we mainly lost. We lost a Piranha. That's not a big deal. Drones. Yeah, I think we just lost drones and one piranha. That's totally fine. Within acceptable parameters for losses. Not a big deal. It is kind of a mess, though. So, I think we want to move in. What do we have here? Recon drones. Don't care that much about them. Stealth drones. The stealth drones are a bit more of an issue. Not a kill, but we'll light up the stealth drones. Missiles into the tank, I guess. Oh, we can make it all the way up there. Okay, tank. Not a kill. Missile strike. Nah, don't waste your missiles. Shielded missile drone, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's go grab that. We'll fire some rounds up here. Works for me. Yeah, let's take a look around with some drones. We did see some stuff scatter. I just want to see what we can see. Yeah. We want to have vision of everything we possibly can. Okay, things are not looking great over here on the left side. That I will admit. Can't see from there, but we can deploy drones down. Pull you back. Not that I'm super concerned about the piranha, but at least this stuff can kind of deal with it. We can do some damage there. Tank is definitely a problem. I don't really want to lose my crisis guys, but I don't know that we have much of a choice. It's only 2 damage. Got more stealth drones. Yeah, missing some good armored forces over here. Blocking a tile, which is interesting. Could go hit the tank, but it's not going to kill it. I mean, we only really have one thing we can do here, so... Do it. Missiles, I don't want to shoot the base, it's not a big deal. Got all that wireweed in the way. Yeah, it's too bad I can't hit anything else. I've got plenty of firepower here to take you out. Let's go with accuracy. Could do a bunch of morale damage. Plan on that. Get into some cover. Okay, I've got an opening. We could kill you. I can do a lot to the tank, though, but I think killing him is better. Level up. Yeah, killing below, fine. Let's use our digital weapon. Yeah, it's decent damage. Tank. Missiles in the tank. Also, can jump right on in there. I think we do. Take out the tank. Keep using the drones as cannon fodder. We've got options. They're not great, but there are options. Got a level. Yeah, whatever, the morale thing is fine. These guys don't get affected by our wireweed, so we could move in. Can't see much, though. Let's move. Got a drone versus drone warfare going on here. I mean, we could engage the tank. Let's do it. There's a lot of stuff still over here, kind of hiding out. At least I'm in the woods here, but I'm getting bombarded. Let's pull back to here. Take you out. You guys stay there. The squad will stay in the woods, kind of hiding. Got a lot more stuff coming. Do have a shot. Broadsides, you guys fly, right? Or do you? No, I don't think so. So we do have to watch out for the wire weeds. So go in the ruins. Let's not waste the missiles. You're gonna stay there. So it's only you left, really. Yeah, I mean, I can't do much. Go hit their other piranha. Something like that. Coming down here, I'm just gonna get wrecked. What's going on the other piranha? Unless we can wipe them out. No, not quite. Yeah, just hit the piranha. I could go ahead and get extra population ready to go here. I suppose that's something we could do. I mean, 2 turns we'll have the research done for the aircraft. I could just wait for that. I think I'm probably going to wait. Wait here as well, and the capital. Yeah, I think we'll just wait everywhere to get that going. Lets me build up a bit of a stockpile as well. And if I want to, I can currently buy food and ore. I could get it so I can buy energy and stuff as well, which I might need too. Influence is looking pretty good. I can buy population. Don't need population, but yeah, food or ore, potentially. I've got so much. Give me some ore. Otherwise, I think we're fine. Let's see if these guys can survive my crisis battle suits there. Again, if I lose some piranhas, not a big deal. If I lose some basic infantry, not a big deal, but I don't really want to lose the crisis battle suits or any of my big suits. Okay, these guys did survive just barely. A lot of attacks. Nothing died that turn. Very cool. All right. Looks like we've kind of pushed them off their starting position a bit. We've got more guys coming here too, which is kind of crazy. Why don't we have you scout? Yeah, I figured there was something in the woods over there. You need to get away. I want you to run back there, start recovering. This group is in a bit of trouble. Not a lot of damage. Go for them. Much more on the Piranha than on the drones, which is a little surprising. See something from here. We've used some of these guys already, but, you know, it's fine. Drones, go forth. Show me what to expect. Burn some overwatches, all that good stuff. Almost wipe out the fire warriors. Yeah, go for them. I was hoping it'd be a kill. Now, I do have the Hammer of Wrath as well. Gets me to a bit more, not enough to kill one of these guys outright, which is unfortunate. But let's put some damage on them anyway. Die. Do I want a stealth drone? I don't know that I can really use one very effectively in this spot. We're just going to keep pushing up. Got this personal bodyguard for our ethereal down here. Got a couple of them. A bunch of damage to the tank would be nice. Got missiles. Not a kill. Yeah, if I could hit the tank, I'd use it, but not really that worthwhile. We can finish you off with other stuff, so I think we'll advance you out. Clear that out. Going for kills here. Are in a bit of trouble, but can certainly do something. Yeah, wipe them out. We're not really concerned about the base much, although it can shoot at us. If I can take that tank out, I'd be very happy. Just gonna go for it here. Let's go damage reduction. good spots. The basic infantry still. Not that I want you guys really to be leading the charge, but... Can't really get through here because of the wireweed. That's frustrating. Let's roll on up here. Bye-bye, tank. Kind of be arriving here a bit late with everybody else. Yeah, I don't think I can see anything from here. Yeah. So we'll go around. Missiles. Too far away for you. Don't worry about the city, that's fine. Same. Can hit the city, I think, is all. Nope, we can hit you. I've got a vision on you now. It's not a kill, but it's close, so sure. We'll fire off something at you. So you can see him now, too. So yeah, finish him off. I suppose. We're doing so much damage that I'm not too concerned. I was like, nice to save it for the city or for the tank, but we're wrecking them so bad, I don't think we have to worry about it too much. So we'll just burn the missiles, is fine. Take our upgrade. Same upgrade. I could buy more stuff, actually. We've got some spots in some of my characters, so I could actually get some slightly better gear. Or just improve or increase the amount of gear we have on our guys. Let's continue to keep you occupied and look around. Could go engage. The ghost keels, though, are kind of rough. But if we lose the Vespid, honestly, I don't really care. They're not that strong at this point. I could even send them out here as a nice distraction going after the tank. I'd like to keep them in the woods for protection. So, you know what? Oh, there's more stuff there. Never mind. Nope. They're like, never mind. We didn't want to go there anyway, apparently. I'm not really marking, but probably I should. Because the big mech suits and stuff do have damage reduction. We can cancel that out with marking. It's in our capital here. Yeah, sit on the relic. That's fine. Okay. Got a tank coming up here. Waiting for aircraft. Totally fine. Waiting for aircraft, building a tank and a mech. Building some suits, sure. Might lose something of value here this turn. We'll see how it goes. God, even the Vespid survived. So far, anyway. Apparently we're not going to lose the Vespid either. We lost drones. That's it. Building it produces aircraft as well as increases population limit and generates influence. The air caste, slender limbs, and hollow bones are so ill-suited to life on the ground they're often called the invisible caste by planet dwellers. Their nacelles are combined factories, hangars, and living spaces, throughout holding technology that reduces the effect of Gladius Prime's gravity on their delicate physiology. Now there is another vehicle we can research. I think there's only one? There's a couple, looks like. I'm not sure if it depends on whether we have the DLC for all of them as well, not just whether we have it. So we can make whatever the basic thing is, and a bomber. I think a bomber sounds interesting. But I would like the massive mech as well. I think we're going to go massive mech first, because it'll probably take long to build it as well. I'm assuming this is not the end of the story. But this was a lot more stuff than I expected. I think we can probably crush the rebels here this turn. Probably. Don't have anybody in like super bad shape. Let's go with an accuracy buff. There's my other commander. Since we're aiming to kill, let's go accuracy with everybody. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I will give you guys extra attacks, I think. But I don't think they're even gonna matter or really be involved in the fighting much from here. So woods are definitely a bit of an issue, trying to get line of sight through here. Okay, we're gonna go to the edge. Instantly kill you, apparently. We can fall back and hide. Light them up. Couple drones, not a huge problem. Just try to clear this mess out so we can advance with somebody else. I don't really have a whole lot. The tank's there, can deal with that. Let's go for him. Commander, go stand out in the open like a complete maniac. Take him out. It's what you deserve. Nail them. Yeah, tank. Die. I'd like to wipe them out too. You can actually get over there, so sure, why not? Not a kill. It's close. Can see them from there, so finish you off. Have that back, thanks. Suck it. The heck was that? Weird noise. I think that's it. Just the city. Missiles away as well. Yeah, we can't get in there. You can get shots, so sure, let's come on over. Bye-bye. Alright, we got a free Riptide. Settlement was a classic cow yawn, a feint to take your forces elsewhere. Inside, it was empty, worker drones faking activity, whilst Cold Flame planned her attack elsewhere. It appears her watercast contacts with the Imperium paid off. Is that pride you feel? And they verified her tale about the device. They've turned up in force to prevent you from using it. Survive invasion, kill all invaders, so this is the final thing. Do I see where they're at? I see something down here. So they're probably going to be spread out all over the place. I can't just instantly win. Ooh, that's big. That's a big mech. That's the Storm Surge. That's the big one that we are now researching. Okay, I mean, that's not ideal. I will use the rest of my units here to sort of engage. Is there anything? We got a fighter over there. What do I have left? Gave me a free Riptide down here, which is interesting. Let me make a move out. I will give you a shield generator if I can. Nope. Give you anything, I can give you that. Some movement. Can't put the shield on it, which is a bit surprising. Now we can move more. Still too far to engage. Drones, it's a range of 2, I think. Yeah, figured they'd get instantly wiped, but that's fine. Feel like attacking you's almost pointless, but I will do what I can. Glad I didn't move these guys. We'll have to have them kind of come down. I can give additional actions as well. So let's do that. Fortunately, none of these guys are super equipped to take on big, heavy targets. You can engage pretty effectively, though. We can shoot twice with these guys. It's a ton of damage. Drones. Just flood the area with drones. Hopefully it will just get distracted by them. I think we'll just take our actions here, and then I will call it for today, even though we are close to the end. God, I might be able to kill you. The 2 actions each, and making drones, yeah, just instantly kill you. So much for the Storm Surge. But more stuff's going to show up, like they're going to keep appearing. Got the aircraft there. Is that something? No. But there is a unit there, which I'm not super happy to see. So I'm going to deploy down. Sit tight. Because more stuff might be showing up, these guys are going to stay up here in the capital. Let's fall back towards my cities. You can hold that position. Let's hide in the woods, keeping an eye on things. Just hide a bunch of infantry in the forest if we have to. We can't go engage. Still has an Overwatch. I could jink and go in. I don't know we'd take too much damage. Yeah, not much. But I am kind of regretting not having my anti-air vehicles researched and done at this point. I do have missiles. I could throw missiles at you. I have some missiles. You need to repair, though. We do naturally repair every turn. Let's just kind of head back this direction. Fire warriors, like, we can come down and shoot at it, but we're not going to do a lot of damage. But I guess it's better than nothing. And if I lose some fire warriors, like I said, it's not a huge deal. Guys, stay. And we're going to stay up here, keeping an eye on the Tyranids as well. Now, I do have you, but there's no targets. We killed everything over here. Can't get to the flyers. You can't move, so I think we're just going to hang out next to the ethereal. Alright. We want our aircraft building started. Yeah, I mean, that's doable. 3 upkeep for energy, fine. But the vehicles, aircraft usually use a lot of energy, so it could be a bit of a problem. I don't think we're going to get any more research, so just throw it on the research tile. That's fine. Next city. Got some production there, So let's get aircraft there. God, it takes forever to build this. 8 turns is crazy. Since we're waiting, do I want to do anything else? Let's get some stealth battlesuits going too. They've actually been pretty good. I've been kind of surprised at how effective they've been. Do I want to do aircraft here too? We could go vehicle, or we could go the big mech production too. But they all take so long, it's going to be really difficult to get anything running. Production bonus. Yeah, so we've got an okay spot here. We do have the population. I'm going to need more population, though. I can get one more thing and we're fine. Yeah, give me like a vehicle construction here, I think. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end it there. So we are in the middle of the last invasion, which means probably a bunch of these storm surges popping up. We have killed one right off the bat without too much trouble, but we were in a pretty good position to attack it with guys who had multiple actions. And actually, the Crisis Battlesuit teams did way better than I expected as far as damage output on the storm surge there. So we'll see how it goes. All right, this has been more of Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War, playing as the Tau. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.